Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my father's time. My father is my father. My father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. I'm just a boy. A boy who, what can I say, who is touched and knows a lot of things. Because, yeah, it was God's will that I did get it. And folks, I don't know any better, or I'm telling you completely the truth. You can take my head off for it. It doesn't matter. You understand? The truth will come out of me. So, in the beginning, when God did come to me, I was surprised. It was a big surprise because I did never think in a lifetime that this kind of things will start to happen with me. So I was completely surprised. I was in my room, I was alone, and I just did lose my last, well, some kind of friend. It was not my friend, but I always did go with him, and we go everywhere, and we did have fun. When I lose this friend, I get the feeling I'm all alone. And well, on a given day I was alone in my room, and I did wake up. I want to go down, and something stopped me. Some force I could not see, but I could feel it very well. It stopped me like an iron wall. I could not walk any further. The only thing I could do is go back to my bed, sit down, and wait what will happen. Because I was very surprised this did come to me, and I did not understand. And this story is real, folks. Again, you can take my head off if I lie the stories I'm telling you. You understand? So when a big boss is coming by my door, or a queen or a king, and he will ask me about these stories, then I will tell them like it is. And if my head go off because I tell you these stories, then my head go off. You understand, folks? There is no way back. Not for me, but definitely not for you. The stories I'm telling you are bloody real. And these are bloody stories. So you better listen very well what I'm telling you, because it's honestly the truth about everything I know, everything I saw when God did come. Now God is my Father, and I am some kind of son, angel, or whatever. I don't know exactly, but God called me the unknown prophet. And it seems that I am a very high person. I live together with God and only with God and no one else. No one else can interfere my business. The things I do, I do. If people start to interfere, they become sick or they cannot walk anymore. I see them in a wheelchair going. Because I can tell you a story. I was outside or I was looking out of my window because I did hear fighting, you know. So I put my head out of the window and I told these people to stop. I told them, stop this and go home. But then a woman come outside. She know me and she start to shout at me. She told me, yeah man, what are you doing? It's not your business and go inside and fuck this and fuck that. I told my Father God, she interfere with the good business of you. Can you please do something about it? So folks, 1 month later, I see her man outside. She do have a nice man. He did listen to lots of stories I did tell. And then I saw the woman. She was in a wheelchair. And she did laugh at me. And I did look strange at her. And I want to go outside. And I want to tell her, this is when you interfere with the business of my Father, who is God. But I did not do it. But I did stop the fight that day. But the woman who did interfere did get not such a nice times. Maybe she was for 3 months in a wheelchair. This is what people deserve. If you go wrong with a boy who mean it so very good for you. This is what will definitely happen if I talk with my Father about it. Because do not forget, folks, I am here to warn you. I do my good deeds. There was a boy and I was together with a girl. And the boy come to me because I want to stop his friend. His friend was drunk and he want to go on a scooter. And I told him, if you go on that scooter, I will stop you. I will take you off of the scooter. And then this drunk boy say, oh, I want to see that. I want to see it. That you take me off of this scooter. I told him, yeah, I will take you off of this scooter. And then another drunk boy come. He tell me, you take him off this scooter and I gonna kick your ass. And he start to almost touch me. He become very mad. And I did say, leave it. I go home. He can drive and he can die this day. Because that's why I want to keep the boy from the scooter away. So I walk away. And then some kind of girlfriend come. And I tell my girlfriend, I tell her, you want to see something? Because you think I am not with God. And she told me, what do you like to see me? What do you want to see me? I told her, this boy you see, he just wanna fight with me. And something will happen with this boy. And the girl next to me told me, no man, nothing gonna happen. I know you are crazy. And I told her, what? And we go shopping. I buy something to smoke for her because she wants, and something to eat. And we go home and we sit outside next to where it did happen, because it was next for her house, and I'm always there with her. So the sun is shining, and then I see the boy come. From far away, I saw him bleeding. And then the boy was standing next to me. And I told the girl next to me, what did I tell you? And the girl become like white. And the boy told me, well, I told him, what's going on, boy? What did happen? He told me, yeah, six people come and start to hit me with baseball sticks and all this kind of things. They started to hit me out of nothing. I did do nothing. I told him, I did do nothing. But what I could do with you did happen with you. And the boy became still. And I told him, you did get some visit of my father. And the boy was bleeding everywhere. And the boy did not heal fast, by the way. Months he did walk with bruises and still bleeding and all this kind of shit. But the boy never picked up a fight with me again. And I told the boy, you better watch out next time. Because I am a very nice boy. And I do have a very angry father. And you only did get a taste of it. I told the boy, it could be your dad. If my father wants this, you die. And the boy was like, did have big eyes and become scared, eh? And the girl next to me, well, I don't have to talk with her anymore, because she was like white. You know, she became so ill, she became white, very white. She told me, man, I become a little bit sick. I told her, yeah, you do not believe that I do walk with God, that I do have powers. I get this from God, folks. And these are real stories. It's no joke. And you can take my head for it. If you think that this is a lying story, then that is your thing. But I'm telling you the truth about everything. And I can take you to the boy, and I can take you to the girl. And you will hear the stories. And you will stand like white next to me. And you will understand for the first time in your life that I lie really nothing at all. And that's the truth. People who come against me, let's say Storm Sarah was against me. She rebuked me in God's name, but she walked like a hooker. She talked like a hooker. She do her hooker thing, and she become ill. She become ill. And you can go to that girl. In the time that this did happen, that was the time she was against me. With her nail polish and her beautiful face and her sexiness and her bullshit talk. Going to spirits, she better don't come. Going to places where spirits are. I did warn the girl. I told her, don't do it, don't go there. Because she told me, yeah, I will go there and I want to know about the Illuminati and all these kind of things. And then later she told me that she do have blood in the Illuminati. She do have family in the Illuminati. Storm, I'm talking about Storm Sarah. She did do many hooker things, folks. You understand? She did do many hooker things. And if you ask her, she will lie about it. But I know she did. She did many hooker things. And folks, she's ill. She really is ill. And she stay ill. You understand? These are things, when I talk about Jim Carrey and all these kind of things, you know, these people are ill and they stay ill and they die ill. Like Mariah Carey. She is ill. She stay ill. All the money will be taken away from her. Because I saw her legs are insurance for $1 billion and she go to poor children to cry and all that kind of shit. You are the biggest liar, Mariah Carey. The girl, I really thought you are the most beautiful, but you are the most ugly person in this world. And you will get what you deserve, together with your Jim Carrey. And now Jim Carrey is crying to God, but God will not hear him. I'm telling you, Jim Carrey, if you listen, or you know people who find me, and in that way you will listen, then listen very well, bro. You will die here on earth, and you will die slowly. And my Father will never hear you. You can go to your devil. Stay there. Don't interfere with my Father. You did have your chances. You did not take them. And these are real stories, folks. When I complain by God, things will start to happen with you. If you will be against me, then you will be against my Father, who is God. That's the reason why I'm alone. I don't want to hurt you, and you don't want to hurt me. Because if you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you 10 times more hard. And this is not by my hand, but the hand of my Father. It is above me. It is in me. And you better watch out. These are the real stories. I told you about the Heat, what will score in America. Now folks, tell me, you Americans, do you get it hot already? You tell me, did I lie? Huh? Is it like hell? All of America will burn. All of America will burn. Many people will die there. But it starts with America. And then it will spread all over this world. But the middle point, listen very well, the middle point of evil is America and no other place, folks. No other place. The middle point of evil is America. And from America it will spread all over this world. But it starts with America, the middle point of evil. I see the middle point of evil in America because God put me exactly in the middle of America. And I saw some horror, folks. I saw some very, very difficult horror to see. I'm telling you. I saw there rivers of blood, streets filled with blood. People who kill, rape, steal, lie. The middle point of America is the middle point of evil. There it all will start. and it will spread like a disease into this world. And for the people who tell me now, well man, these are just stories and it is not true. So you will run for my stories because they are true. They are real. All the stories I'm telling you are real and will and must come to pass. Becomes from my mouth, and what becomes out of my mouth will start to happen for very real. I'm warning you folks, I am the unknown prophet of God. And I am telling you these things from the beginning till now. Until the next day and the next day and the next day. And I never will change it. I always will speak like this. And you can take it or you can leave it. But the stories I'm telling you are all true. Now I'm warning you folks. If you want to go with evil, then stay in America. It will start in the middle of it. And it's no joke. It's real. And I don't want to make you scared. But if I can do so, then you better be scared now. Then you will be scared when it starts to happen. Because then you are too late. You better become scared now. And run away from that place. Before there is no way to run anymore for you. I'm warning you folks, America will go down. And when this will happen, well, time will tell. But I'm telling you the way it is. And you better start to run now. Before you will run scared. Then you are too late. Then there is no way to run for you anymore. And you did not listen. You people of America and all of this world are strong believers, but you believe in nothing. You know? It's made up by dirty people, the fallen ones. There is where your belief stands. And you do have many beliefs. And I'm telling you, if you believe in God, then God even don't want you. For him, it's like stepping in his back. If you believe in God, you step in his back. Because you need to know for sure that God always will be there for you. There is no belief system in God. There is just be with God. Not, oh, I believe in God and I think He do exist and you heard my Father. I'm telling you, as real I am, this is how real my Father also is. And there must be no doubt in your mind if you want to be with my Father. No doubt in your mind. You wake up and you talk with my Father. Like He was always there already. This is what God wanted from you. This is what I do every day. And I get things, folks. But I must get things, because I am the unknown prophet of God. He picked me out of you. You are not capable to be me. And I'm happy enough not capable to be you. But I know that the capability do exist. That I can become you. And that's why I am alone. I want nothing with you at all. Nothing at all. And that's the way it is, folks. I stay alone. And alone, I feel myself wonderful. I do have my people. My people you cannot see. I do have my Father. My Father you cannot see. I do have my place. My place you cannot see. And when you die, folks, you will not go to heaven. You know why? Because God told me so. God told me, my son, don't trust no one and don't trust anything what comes from their hands. You think someone God do not trust will go to heaven? I'm telling you, folks, no one did go to heaven. And this is for such a long, long time already. No one did go to heaven. Or it will be only children God touch. But I'm telling you, folks, no one ever did go to heaven. They do have big stories. Yeah, I saw the light and I saw gold there and all these kind of things. You saw nothing yet. God with a golden crown, and he was shining, and he did have pearls and diamonds and all this kind of shit, you freaking liars. In the face he will bring you. You will think it's a poor man, and you will laugh in his face and mock him like you always did and you always will do, because it is in your blood, folks. It was also in my blood, because of you. I can blame you in the things I did, because I did learn it from you people. Truth, that's how it is. I did learn from you my dirty deeds I did. So I blame the people. I do not even blame myself. How could I know all those things? That I was wrongdoing all the time. I'm happy that I'm just such a nice quiet boy. Or else I definitely did go very wrong in life. Fighting, stealing, lying, maybe killing, or worse. I'm happy I did not do those things. Smoking, drinking. I'm happy I do not do those things. So I don't have to kick off of it. That's wonderful, folks. For all the drinkers around you and all the smokers around you who need to stop those things, better start to work on it. But it will not be fun. It is the black door you did open, and the black door will not go lightly close. You need to work years for it to take this out of your system. Because it is a system disturbing thing you do have. If you drink or you use different kind of smoke or heroin, cocaine, whatever, angel dust, you will get a bad way to close the black door in your head. And the black door is in the front of your head. And the back door, the door of God, is in the back of your head. And God did give you a choice. And you need to make your choices. What will be your door? Will it be the black door or the door of God? For the door of God, you need a key. And the black door will go open automatically. Because you are welcome in the black door. the darker you become, the more he will love you. He will give you love with his hate. And that's why. Love hate, hate love. Listen again very well what I say. And say it quickly. And do understand that hate is winning on this planet. You know, folks, I was a little boy and I did have a heavy feeling. I did not understand what it was. And I always did get warnings. And I did not know who this was. There was someone with me and I did not know who it was. But when I did go to places where a fight will start, you know, I saw it before it started to happen. Because this figure was with me. And did warn me all the time. So then my friends told me, "Hey man, why you go home? Stay with us, man. It's fun and we do have a party and all these kind of things." And I told them, I go home because they will start a fight soon. And these boys did say, "No man, we don't gonna fight, man, we gonna party." But I still did go home. And the next day, my friends are in the hospital, many of them, because there was a big fight. When I did leave, the fight did start. On a day, 3 boys come by my door. They are with a car. They told me, "Hey man, come with us. We go swimming in the sea somewhere." And I want to go, but this thing what was with me did warn me. He told me, "Not today." So I told them, "No man, you can go. I stay home." "Ah, you don't know what you're missing." I told them, "I know what I'm missing." So then they did go. They are a little bit mad and, you know, cranky, and they go. And folks, that day, they did kill a boy. So I did not see them for 7 years. The real story. And then 7 years later, one of these friends called. And he told me, "Man, you are lucky that you did not go with us. Because then you was with us. 7 years in jail." And I told this boy, I did get a warning. not to go with you. That's why I did not go. And these stories are real, folks. I can bring you to the people and they will tell you exactly the same story. You understand? I lie nothing. Really nothing. It's the truth. So I am with a friend of mine and there was a girl and I told that girl, because we go to the sea, to lay down there and have some nice time. But my friend was with a motorcycle and the girl wanna go behind him. I told the girl, come into the car, don't go with him. But she did not listen. She was a very nice girl. So we go with the car and these two go with the motorcycle. And in the car we almost get an accident. And then we are almost on that place where we need to go. And I told them, go home. Because I saw something did happen. And one of these two did die. And the boy started to call home. It was his girlfriend behind my friend on the motorcycle. And he called home. And he started to cry. And he started to scream. And he started to hit things. And then he come to me. And he tell me with tears in his eyes, how do you know? I told him, I did warn your girlfriend to come with us. Then it did not happen. I did go away and I look at the weather and the weather become dark. And I did get a warning. And this is how I know. And these are real stories, folks. It did happen with me already. I always did get warnings already. From little boy till now. But this time, God did come. And people say, yeah, you need to go through Jesus when you met God. Well, I'm lucky. I met God at once. I can consider myself lucky. Or am I not so lucky? because I need to tell you this kind of things, what's happening in this world. Am I lucky, folks, to tell you? I like to do something else. But I must sound the alarm, folks. I am a child of God, and children of God will sound the alarm. They must. There is no way back for these children. And these children is only one. There are many children who sound the alarm. They are not with God. Because God told me. And I tell you again, God told me. The first time I met God, He told me, my son, don't trust no one here in this world, and don't trust anything. So if God trusts no one here in this world, then who will be with God? You are not trustable. That's what God did say. Do you think that you are with God? Then you are wrong. For you are not trustable. And this makes me the unknown prophet of God. Because I will be unknown for you. You want it that way. You make me the unknown prophet of God. Now you will understand why I am the unknown prophet of God. Because you decided it that way. I will be unknown for you till the days will come that you will know me. And these days come. For I tell you, folks, behold, my Father, He definitely will come. And all the stories I'm telling you are stories from long time ago. It did happen. And from short time ago, it did happen. The stories the day I walked with God, and the stories when I was more young. And they are all true. There's no lying or something. No fantasizing and all this kind of shit. It's the real deal. It's the real truth. And you can take my head for it. I will always tell them. And I'm telling you, truth will live on. And the lie will die in you.